The human being is in the most literal sense a political animal, not merely a gregarious animal, but an animal which can individuate itself only in the midst of society. We should not say that one man's hour is worth another man's hour, but rather that one man during an hour is worth just as much as another man during an hour. Time is everything, man is nothing, he is at the most time's carcass. It is absolutely impossible to transcend the laws of nature. What can change in historically different circumstances is only the form in which these laws expose themselves. Surround yourself with people who make you happy. People who make you laugh, who help you when you're in need. People who genuinely care. They are the ones worth keeping in your life. Everyone else is just passing through. Capital is money, capital is commodities. By virtue of it being value, it has acquired the occult ability to add value to itself. It brings forth living offspring, or, at the least, lays golden eggs. Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the heart of a heartless world, and the soul of soulless conditions. It is the opium of the people. Accumulation of wealth at one pole is at the same time accumulation of misery, agony of toil, slavery, ignorance, brutality, mental degradation, at the opposite pole. We have no compassion and we ask no compassion from you. When our turn comes, we shall not make excuses for the terror. The communists everywhere support every revolutionary movement against the existing social and political order of things. They openly declare that their ends can be attained only by the forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions. There are, besides, eternal truths, such as freedom, etc., that are common to all states of society. But communism abolishes eternal truths. It abolishes all religion, and all morality, instead of constituting them on a new basis. It therefore acts in contradiction to all past historical experience. Anyone who knows anything of history knows that great social changes are impossible without feminine upheaval. Social progress can be measured exactly by the social position of the fair sex, the ugly ones included. Owners of capital will stimulate working class to buy more and more of expensive goods, houses and technology, pushing them to take more and more expensive credits, until their debt becomes unbearable. The unpaid debt will lead to bankruptcy of banks which will have to be nationalized, and state will have to take the road which will eventually lead to communism. Do not be deluded by the abstract word freedom. Whose freedom? Not the freedom of one individual in relation to another, but freedom of capital to crush the worker. With disdain I will throw my gauntlet full in the fact of the world and see the collapse of this pygmy giant. Then will I wander godlike and victorious through the ruins of the world. And giving my words an active force, I will feel equal to the Creator. Private property has made us so stupid and partial that an object is only ours when we have it, when it exists for us as capital. Thus all the physical and intellectual senses have been replaced by the sense of having. The less you eat, drink and read books, the less you go to the theater, the dance hall, the public house, the less you think, love, theorize, sing, paint, fence, etc., the more you save the greater becomes your treasure which neither moths nor dust will devour your capital. The less you are, the more you have, the less you express your own life, the greater is your alienated life, the greater is the store of your estranged being.